100 winners for the season. Milestone year for Kira. Red light goes on. Movement coming out of one of the stalls, drawn towards the inside. They balance, they're ready, they're racing. She's a Light jumped very quickly. Kelvin got out of the gates in a real hurry. So did Gates of Babylon, and Mankind is going to lob right behind those. Beautifully positioned after the start. Lauren Tinio a little wider though. Pushing up Luke's Gold after the start. It'll be tracked up on the rails by Paradise Square, getting up inside of She's a Light, but just racing a little erratically. A length away Star Value with 1,000 to go. Being followed back on the inside by Tin Snip. After 3/4 Astronomite, Dark Prospect back in the field. So's Flying Raw, Bow Count, Solid Azza. Engaged is last, a good dozen lengths off the leader, which is Gates of Babylon at the 700. 3/4 clear. Lauren Tinio had worked over to sit up there second. Kelvin's down on the inside in third place. Mankind fourth, just being heeled up. Back on the inside, Luke's Gold. 3/4 She's a Light, who's handy. On the fence, Paradise Square. Star Value sitting on its outside and peeling 3 deep just prior to the corner. 2 lengths behind them, Tin Snip under the stick. Astronomite, Dark Prospect well back in the field. Into the straight though. At the 350, Gates of Babylon cornered a length in front of Lauren Tinio. Kelvin down on the inside with Luke's Goal getting busy. So She's a Light, Mankind, Star Value the widest of them. They're queuing up across the track with 100 to go. Gates of Babylon, Lauren Tinio, She's a Light diving at them. Lauren Tinio, the middle, Gates of Babylon, She's a Light, Gates of Babylon, She's a Light, not sure. She's a Light, Gates of Babylon, a nose away in the middle, Lauren Tinio. Star Value a breath further back on the outside. In behind them, Luke's Choice, Kelvin, Bow Count, Dark Prospect, Mankind, Tin Snip, Paradise Square, followed then by Gauged. Further back in the field, pulling up behind them next of all, Flying Raw, Solid Azza, and trailing them home, Astronomite. Great finish to the running of race 7. She's a Light, Gates of Babylon, they're the two. Just getting the upper hand over Lauren Tinio in the final desperate stages. She's a Light chasing 3 on the bounce. Pat Carberry coming from midfield, chiming in many hopes with 100 left to go. They were across the track, one side to the other. And it was She's a Light, Gates of Babylon that squared off on the line. Who gets the lunge, the dip, the dive? Gates of Babylon, the baldy face with the blinkers. She's a Light, the turquoise silks wide out. Splitting those, the meat in the sandwich is Lauren Tinio. Star Value's not far away either towards the outside. Wonderful finish. The judge calling for the photo result. Gates of Babylon, Mitch Pateman. She's a Light, Patrick Carberry. She's a Light by Tavistock. Trained by Alan Matthews. And in splendid form. Is this the hat-trick? It's awfully close between the two of them. And it's a dead heat. The judge declares the dead heat. He couldn't find a margin. Gates of Babylon, 7. Mitch Pateman shares the spoils with 1. She's a Light, Patrick Carberry in a super finish. Lauren Tinio has finished in 3rd place. 4th is number 9, Star Value. And margins are a dead heat and a short neck. Dead heat by a short neck. Wonderful finish here to the Crown Perth handicap. And the time is 1:23.48. Gates of Babylon also goes back to back with this victory. Joint victory by Frost Giant from Ishi Babe, running home in 35.84. Owned by Brett Pope, M. Coucher, B. Coucher, M. Jenkins, K. Riley and S. Hall. Trained by Brett Pope, ridden by Mitchell Pateman. And the other dead heater, She's a Light, the Tavistock Keeper Light mare for the White Diamond Syndicate. D. Neal and S. Neal, A. Seagavers, J. and A. Boers. And trained by Alan Matthews, ridden by Patrick Carberry. 3rd, Lauren Tinio by Demerit from Tribal Secret. Jim Taylor, Chloe has a party for S.W. Wallace, R. McDonald and D. Mann, S. Colgate, G. McCardle, G. Wright and M. Wallace. Well, that'll bring us to the Amelia Park Roma Cup next. Group 3 feature. What a race it is as well. Horses that have won collectively over 17 million between them in their star-studded careers to date. 1200 the journey, no changes there. Let's go downstairs once again. Here's Brittany after that thriller, a dead heat declared in race 7.
Well, we haven't had a dead heat here in a while, and I've got, well, one half of the winner in Alan Matthews. Brett Pope off on the strapping duties of his winner. But on the line, Al, what were you thinking?
No, I thought we definitely got beat. Your dad was there and a couple of others, and we all thought I'd got beat. So we're happy with the result.
Well, it's always a welcome change when you hear it come across the speaker then that you are indeed a winner, although having to share the spoils. But what about this mare? 3 wins on a trot. It's never easy to do that, but she's just gone from strength to strength.
Yeah, she has, and you know, it's just that it's nothing special. She's going okay, so we leave her alone. As I said, she lives in a big yard. We get her in, we work her in the morning, we feed her, and just leave her alone. That she's happy at that, you know. So she's done a good job. I thought it was a fair step today from the grade she's come out of to today. I thought there's some really seasoned horses. So yeah, she's done a great job. You know, I suppose the main objective with her is see how far we can get along and then get to a couple of those listed mares races in the spring. But you just need to get your rating up, so if you were fortunate to win one of them, you're not wasting rating points.
And the black type would read very nicely on a breeding page. She won over 16 last start, back to the 14 today. Did you have to do much in terms of just wanting to freshen her up that little bit?
No, she didn't have a gallop in between runs. She's pretty active, and you know, we were going to wait the 3 weeks and go to Belmont. We just thought 3 weeks between runs, the different tempo of a mile at Ascot to a mile at Belmont, and she did jump and bounce onto the bit a bit the first bit today. Just thought going to the mile at Belmont next week might have been a bit too slow a tempo for her. So no, she's done a good job. We're very happy.
It certainly has. Congratulations on the win, albeit having to share the spoils.
Better than second.
Absolutely, it is. Well said, Alan Matthews, with She's a Light. And a dead heat declared with Gates of Babylon, who was leading them along, and the judge unable to find a margin between the pair. We'll take a break on Sky Thoroughbred Central, and we'll come back with some replays ahead of the big one. It's the Roma Cup.